Shalom, shalom, likulam, shalom to everybody. Bonsoir à tous, good evening or good morning to everybody. Shalom, shalom, Rabbi Moshe Yitro, Shabbat shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, sir. Shalom, shalom, Chief Rabbi.
Shalom, shalom, Chief Rabbi. Shalom, shalom, also Chief Rabbi Moshe Zohar. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom also to Chief
Shalom,
Rabbi.
Rabbi.
Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom to Chief Rabbi.
Shalom, shalom.
Ishai Moshe. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Bezrat Hashem. On va commencer. We will start now the limud regarding the Kavanot of the Shofar. On va commencer maintenant le limud qui concerne les Kavanot du Shofar. This limud is maybe one of the most important. All the limudim are important, but this one, I can say that it's very, very important. I will tell to you why. Shalom, shalom, Rabbi Yochanan. Je ne t'ai pas oublié pour les Netila, je vais le faire aujourd'hui. Ça y est, je suis un peu calme. Mechila, mechila, mechila pour ce retard. Shalom, shalom, Rabbi Yochanan. Shalom, shalom. Donc, on va faire un limoud qui est très important, qui est relié au Kavanot du Shofar. The limud we will do is basically the signature of the Nusakh Afriki, because what you will see, all the elements which will be brought to you, they are written and you will see them written. But we are the only one who were guided by the wisdom of our tzaddikim to know how to put it and to incarnate in the shofar blowing. So it's an historical moment that we're going to share together, because the Kavanot we will do, I can tell it to you without any arrogancy, no one does it the way we do in Israel or all over the world. And you will see why and how in a few minutes. Donc, ce que je veux dire, c'est que les Kavanot du Shofar qu'on va voir, c'est presque un moment historique. C'est un moment où vous allez voir c'est quoi la signature du Nusakh Afriki. Parce que la manière que nous avons de faire les intentions qui sont liées au Shofar, tous ces éléments sont écrits, sont référencés. Vous allez voir les écrits, les références avec moi. Mais sachez que personne ne les fait comme nous le faisons. Et vous allez voir pourquoi. Why this limud is so important? Because the mitzvah of blowing in the shofar is the big mitzvah that we find in our way when we start the new year. The year which starts from Tishri to Tishri. Basically, it's another phase of timeline. We know that the Torah talk about a new year starting from Nisan to Nisan, which is basically a masculine year. But we also have a feminine year starting from Tishri to Tishri. Donc en fait, le mitzvah du shofar est la très grande mitzvah qu'on va trouver sur notre chemin dès le début de l'année qui commence de Tishri qui se finira Elul prochain, donc de Tishri à Tishri comme on dit. Même si la Torah parle d'un nouvel an qui commence aussi à Nissan, on sait, grâce à nos sages, que l'année qui commence à Nissan et qui se finit au mois de Hadar est une année masculine. Et l'année qui commence de Tishri qui se finit au mois de Elul est une année féminine. Donc, c'est deux temps de vie différents qui chacun vient avec une force particulière pour nous donner le maximum de bénédictions. So these two different timelines, from the masculine aspect, Nisan to Adar, to the feminine aspect, Tishri to Elul, each one of them come with a specificity. And we do have specific mitzvot to bring down to us bracha, aslacha. If you want, bene, chaye, mezone. Sons, kids, life, and parnassa. Donc, en fait, tout le but de cette dimension-là, c'est d'être capable d'attirer à nous Bene Chaye Mizune, qui sont les enfants, la vie et la parnassa. First of all, what is the shofar? I will make it very simple but straight, because the rabbis and the rabbanim who are with me in the studio now, you will have to perform it for your Bet Knesset, your community, this Shabbat. Not Shabbat, after Shabbat, because on Shabbat, we don't blow on the shofar. Donc, ce que je vais dire là, c'est très important. Je demande à tous ceux qui sont avec moi dans le studio, à savoir les représentants, les rabbins, les grands rabbins, de vraiment suivre avec attention, parce que c'est vous qui avez la charge de devoir sonner du shofar pour pouvoir apporter cette charge de bénédiction dans toute la communauté. So the shofar blowing is a very crucial moment, because the one who will blow in the shofar have to be a kosher Jew, keeping Shabbat, fearing Shamayim, with a great level of faith and great level of holiness. Why do we need all this quality in that man? And it has to be known also as a Talmid Chacham. Celui qui sonne le shofar, il doit être quelqu'un qui a une grande chokhma, qui est reconnu dans la communauté, qui a beaucoup de sagesse, beaucoup de kudusha, beaucoup de sainteté, et qui, on va dire, porte une vraie crainte du ciel. Donc, ma première question pour les rabbinim qui sont dans la salle. My first question for the rabbinim who are in the room with me. Why do we need all that quality for the one who's going to blow in the shofar? Pourquoi on a besoin de toutes ces qualités pour celui qui va sonner dans le shofar? Who have any idea? Qui a une idée? Pourquoi on a besoin de toutes ces qualités concernant la personne qui va sonner dans le shofar? Feel free. Rabbanim Tzadikim, are you here or am I alone? Vous êtes là ou
Repeat the question, sir.
Why do we need a kosher Jew, fearing Shamayim, with holiness, with greatness, with wisdom, to be the one who's going to blow in the shofar? Why all that conditions? Pourquoi on a besoin de toutes ces conditions d'avoir quelqu'un qui craint le ciel, qui a une chokhma, qui a une kedusha, qui doit sonner le shofar? Why do we put all that condition on the table? Pourquoi on met toutes ces conditions sur la table?
I'm going to try. Do we stand as Kohanim, and the Kohanim, before he get the Holy of Holies, he has to be clean.
Okay, so the halacha is not saying simply that the one who's going to blow in the shofar have to be a Kohen? No, it's written that every Jew can blow, but you have to have certain qualities. So why?
That's what I was trying to say.
Rabbi, I didn't hear the qualities. My internet went off when you said the qualities.
The qualities basically is that they have to be a kosher Jew, fearing Hashem, Tamid Chacham, holy and pure, and known as a Tamid Chacham, to be chosen to be the one who's going to blow. Why do we put all these conditions? Pourquoi on met toutes ces conditions? Rabbi Israel, Victor Israel is giving an answer. He says, so that judgment will be broken, Arav. Okay. Rabbi Victor Israel, the question is, why do you think that the judgment will be negative? Why do you want to block something? Maybe the judgment will be positive. So why do you say that we need to block that judgment? A judgment can be, you all find out tzaddik, let's receive life for 120 years. A kosher Jew is needed so that in the process of blowing the shofar, he can be able to break and avert judgment of the community. I just give you another answer. Why you think that judgment can only be negative? Why you think that blowing the shofar is here to block the negativity? No? Other answer?
Est-ce que c'est pour être capable de reproduire le son de shofar qui est censé être sonné en haut?
Yes. The answer was given by the Rabbanit. So, look, the answer is very simple. La réponse est très simple. I share my screen with you. Je partage ma réponse avec vous. Look what's happened. Regardez ce qui se passe. You see? This is the bracha to say before you blow the shofar. C'est la bracha de dire que vous devez dire avant de sonner dans le shofar. Baruch ata Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav etzivanu, lishmoa kol shofar. So I don't understand. Why? Lishmoa is to hear. Lishmoa, c'est entendre. Donc, béni soit l'éternel notre Dieu, blessed you be Hashem, our King. You gave to us the mitzvah, qui nous a donné la mitzvah, d'entendre le son du shofar, to hear the sound of a shofar. So meaning, how can you explain it to me? Comment vous pouvez me l'expliquer? Someone who is supposed to blow in the shofar, he should have said, litkoa, to blow the shofar. Why do you say lishmoa? I'm not using the shofar with my ear. J'utilise pas le shofar avec mes oreilles. Pourquoi dans la mitzvah, on dit qu'on veut entendre? Why in the mitzvah we say that we want to hear the sound of the shofar? No, the one who's going to blow is using his mouth. Celui qui veut sonner, il utilise sa bouche. Alors pourquoi quand j'utilise ma bouche, je dis que je veux entendre le son du shofar? Because even when I will blow, the hearing comes second, meaning the action of blowing comes after the action of hearing. So if the purpose was to talk about my personal hearing, I'm making a hefsek, I'm making a pause between the bracha and the fact that I'm blowing and the fact that I will be hearing. So if I do a bracha in order to hear something, I have to say my bracha and just to open my ear. Donc il y a un problème ici. Si jamais le but c'était vraiment que j'entende le son du shofar, à ce moment-là, il ne faut pas que je fasse une pause, une séparation entre la bénédiction que je dis et le fait que j'entende. C'est quoi la pause que je fais? C'est je souffle. Normalement, si je fais une bénédiction pour entendre, je dis ma bracha et je tends mon oreille. Pourquoi ici? Je dis une bracha que je veux entendre et je souffle. Why do I hear? Say a bracha that I want to hear and I'm blowing. This is all the secret. The man who has that holiness, that wisdom, that purity on him, l'homme qui a cette pureté, qui a cette connaissance et cette chokhma et cette kedusha sur lui, is the one who is basically supposed to be able to hear a sound. And that sound, he have to be able to reproduce it in the shofar. Donc la personne en fait qui va faire la sonnerie du shofar, il doit entendre un son. That's why I learned from my masters. J'ai appris de mes maîtres. The one who's going to blow the shofar, he have to be alone half an hour in a room, working on his concentration, meaning doing some kavanot to be able to open his ear, to be able to reproduce the sound he has heard. C'est pour ça que j'ai appris de mes maîtres. Celui qui va sonner du shofar, il doit d'abord s'isoler. S'isoler au moins 30 minutes dans un endroit où il va faire le vide. Il va se concentrer et déclencher certaines intentions, certaines kavanotes. Et ces kavanotes-là vont lui permettre de quoi? De reproduire le son qu'il va entendre. Quel son il entend? We're going to see after. On va voir après. Which sound does he hear? We're going to see it after. You will understand that when the sound don't go fluid, very smooth in the mouth, it means that nothing is heard here. Vous allez comprendre que quand le son ne sort pas de manière fluide dans la bouche, dans le shofar, with the shofar, avec le shofar, ça veut dire que rien n'est entendu. If you hear something like this, something is wrong. Si vous entendez un son comme ça qui bouge, qui n'est pas fluide, rien n'est entendu. You have to hear something like this. Vous devez entendre quelque chose comme ça, qui sort, qui est fluide. If not, there's something wrong. Si ce n'est pas fluide, c'est que rien n'est capté par sa neshama pour pouvoir sortir avec doucha dans le shofar. If the sound is not smooth, it means that nothing has been heard by his soul, and that's why it's not going smooth in the shofar. This is the introduction. C'est l'introduction. Now what's happened? You have to know that the shofar is a sound. I will not go deep because it's not a limud of sod. It's a limud of halacha. And the one who were with me in Botsina Kadisha, we went through all these techniques. So they know, you know the answers. But the purpose is to know that the sound going out from the shofar, it's a surrounding light. La lumière qui sort du shofar, c'est une lumière encerclante. It's surrounding you for all the year with some specificity that we will see in a few minutes. So when you blow on the shofar for all the community, the purpose basically, if I can make an image, you are giving a shield and the armor to every single people being with you in that Beit Knesset, in that room. Si je peux faire une image, une digression, sonner du shofar, c'est comme donner un bouclier et une armure à chaque personne qui entend ce son-là, qui va le protéger sur toute l'année. All the year, he have to be protected. Il doit être protégé toute l'année de certaines choses. Till there, is there any question? Jusqu'à là, est-ce qu'il y a des questions?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Si la communauté n'est pas avec moi, est-ce qu'il y a une Kavanah, on peut imaginer, ou il faut que ça soit dans la pièce?
Si la communauté n'est pas avec toi. Non, tu peux, l'intention est importante. Même si la communauté est loin, le son qui sort, il est spirituel. Donc, tu peux penser à ceux même qui sont loin.
Ok, toda.
So now let's see something. Regardons sur quelque chose. You see, it's a very normal sidur. C'est un sidur très simple. You see here, when you finish the bracha, vous voyez ici qu'on finit la bracha, you have tashchat, 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 tashat, 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 tarat, tarat, tarat. What is that? This is where we build our identity as Nusakh Afriki. C'est là où on construit notre identité en tant que Nusakh Afriki. Now, let's start. Maintenant, commençons. I share my screen. I have a document with you. Je partage mon écran. Un instant. There it is. You see? You see my screen, it's okay? Vous voyez mon écran?
Oui, c'est bon.
Okay. We have basically, il existe 3 types de sons qu'on peut faire avec le Shofar. There are 3 types of sound that we can do with the Shofar. The first one is tekiya. Tekiya is called by our sage by the tav. Le premier son, c'est tekiya. Tekiya, il est codé par nos sages avec un tav. Tekiya is like this. This is tekiya. One sound very fluid. Tekiya, taf. Ça, c'est le tekiya, taf. The second type of sound, le deuxième type de son, is shvarim. You see, shvarim, it's 3 times. So shvarim, it's, you see, 2, 2, 2. Shvarim, c'est 3 fois. 1, 2, 3. And the last sound is teruah. Le dernier son, c'est teruah. This teruah, it's basically the sound that only Jews souls can produce. C'est le son que seulement les âmes juives peuvent reproduire. If you are not Jew, if you are not if you get Tzedek or Nefesh, take all the categories, Kohen, woman, no matter, you cannot be able to produce that sound. Si tu n'es pas juif, tu n'es pas capable de reproduire ce son. Here's the teruah. This is teruah. Ça, c'est le teruah. So we have 3 types of sounds. On a 3 types de sons. With that 3 types of sound, we will create 3 types of ringtones. Avec ces 3 types de sons, on va créer 3 types de sonneries. So this is tashr, because the taf is the first letter of tekiya. Le taf, c'est la première lettre du mot tekiya. The shin is the first letter of the word shvarim. Le shin, c'est la première lettre du mot shvarim. The resh is the first letter of the word, it's not the first letter, it's the second letter of the word troa. So we put the resh, why if we have put the taf, we can maybe make mistakes between the 2 sounds, tekiya and teruah. So the resh is for the teruah. Donc le resh, c'est comme ça qu'on a codé le son teruah, parce que la première lettre de teruah étant aussi taf, on a peur que la personne se mélange. So the 3 types of ringtones, les 3 types de sonneries, the first one is what we call tashrat. What is tashrat? Is tekiya, shvarim, teruah, tekiya. Like this. This is one ringtone. C'est une sonnerie. Like this. This is one ringtone. Ça, c'est une sonnerie. You get it? Vous avez compris? Vous êtes d'accord? Vous avez compris?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The second ringtone, la deuxième type de sonnerie, it's tashat. What is tashat? Tekiya, shvarim, tekiya. Like this. That's it. Tekiya, 3 times, tak, 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 and the last one, tekiya. And the last type of ringtone, la dernière type de sonnerie, is what we call tarat. Tkiya, teroa, tkiya. Like this. Like this. Tekiya, teroa, tekiya. These are the 3 ringtones. So based on what you have just seen now, you can understand what was written here just under the blessing. You see the blessing? You see what is written here? See? You have tashrat, 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 tashat, 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 tarat, tarat, tarat. Here is, you understand now what is that code here under here. Maintenant, vous comprenez c'est quoi le codage qui est ici. Till there, is there any question? Jusqu'à là, est-ce qu'il y a des questions? Oui.
Oui, juste pour me rappeler tout ça, le Rish, c'est la dernière scène, c'est le Teoua.
Le quoi?
Le Rish.
Resh, c'est teroa. Parce qu'on ne peut pas mettre le taf, parce que sinon on va confondre avec kia. Donc le resh, c'est... Ça, c'est le resh.
Non, maintenant, ouais. Maintenant, je rappelle maintenant. Ouais. Merci.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
Je peux poser une question?
Oui, yeah.
Tu as mis pour tes rois, tu as mis 9 séquences. Est-ce que des fois, quand ça va vite, est-ce qu'on doit... Si ça dépasse les 9 séquences, c'est pas grave?
Pas grave. 9, c'est minimum. 9
c'est minimum, d'accord.
9 sequences of terroir. 9 sequences of terroir. 9 is basically the minimum. If you do more, it's not a problem.
Ok, merci.
Rabbi, j'ai une question.
Oui. Rabbi,
excuse-moi, papa. Si on a, par exemple, mon chauffard, il est un peu endommagé. Est-ce que je dois l'utiliser?
Il est endommagé à quel niveau?
Tu vois, au niveau le long de la corne, à un niveau, c'est cassé, pas au niveau de... C'est pas devant, c'est pas à la fin, mais c'est au milieu, là. C'est comme s'il est un peu cassé quelque part. Donc, ça laisse passer le souffle.
La halakha, elle est comme ça. Si ici, il y a quelque chose qui est endommagé, c'est pas grave. Si ici, il y a quelque chose qui est endommagé, c'est inutilisable. Si dans la partie centrale, il y a un trou qui fait qu'il y a de l'air qui sort avant de sortir par ici, je ne peux pas utiliser. Il y a une fissure, mais que la fissure ne fait pas ressortir l'air ou le son avant, je peux utiliser.
Oui, c'est vrai, il y a une fissure, mais elle ne fait pas sortir l'air sur le côté. Donc, c'est juste que la fissure est quand même visible.
C'est pas grave. S'il n'y a pas d'autre choix, c'est pas grave.
D'accord, papa, merci.
Any other question before we go deeper? It's going to be hot, but I'm preparing you. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions avant qu'on aille plus loin? No question? Okay. We move forward. On avance. So now see. Shalom, shalom, Shifra Molechai. Now see.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. So now this is where and how we make our identity strong because this is only the Nusakh Afriki who does things like you're going to see it now. Il n'y a que le Nusakh Afriki qui fait les choses comme vous allez le voir maintenant. In the book of Rabbi Nechonia Ben Akane, Sefer Apelia, Rabbi Nechonia talks about what we call Beged Kaparat. Dans son livre de Rabbi Nechonia Ben Akane, il parle d'une notion qu'on appelle Beged Kaparat. Beged Kaparat, to make it very simple, because it's not a limud of sod. Beged Kaparat, pour faire ça très simplement, parce que ce n'est pas un limud de sod. It's basically the code of Shabtai, meaning Saturn, Tzedek, Jupiter, Ma'adim, Mars, Chama, the Sun, Noga, Venus, Kochav, Mercury, Levana, the Moon. That Beged Kaparat is a clothing that you will bring down on your soul with specific mitzvot during all the year. So we, Nusakh Afriki, we use the blowing of the shofar to create not a wind, let's say, a sound which is a surrounding light, to bring it down on us like a cloth, like a clothing. And that clothing's name will be Beged Kaparat. And Beged Kaparat, if I translate it, it means garment of protection. If you want, garment of redeemed. Garment will redeem you. So that code, it's in Rabbi Nechonia books. I will show to you where it's written. We'll not study it because the things are huge, but I will go straight on the Kavanot of Beged Kaparat. So, Abishai, can you help me? Can you send in the group, please, the picture of Beged Kaparat? Just yes. The page where we have the planet and so on. Yes. So, a few seconds. Donc, Rabbi Nechonia is explaining to us, Rabbi Nechonia explique comme ça. Il dit en fait, il y a une notion que les Mekubalim Amitim, that dimension, that understanding comes from the Mekubalim Amitim. It's, keep in mind, Rabbi Nechonia is the head of the Mekubal. All the Mekubal, it's him. Donc, ça garde en tête que Rabbi Nechonia, c'est la tête de tous les Mekubal. Il te dit en fait qu'il y a une notion qui existe qu'on appelle Beged Kaparat. Et qu'en fait, Beged Kaparat, qui veut dire un habit de rachat, c'est un habit qui est spirituel. Cet habit spirituel-là, il est relié à l'influence des planètes, de Saturne, de Jupiter, de Mars, du Soleil, de Vénus, de Mercure et de la Lune. Donc, tout le travail de Rabbi Nechonia, qui est celui qui a composé le poème Anna Bekoar, so all the work of Rabbi Nechonia was the one who wrote the poem Anna Bekoar, you can see it here, Avgitat, Anna Bekoar, Gedulat, Yeminchat, Atir Teora, Kabel, Rinat, Amera Sagnora, Nagi, Bordorche, Yechodera, Garachomchem, Bachem, Tarech, Ramek, Titrakat, Taim Golem, Khassin Kadosh, Boftura, Naila, Techayay, Gay, Amira Penen, Zorik, Legata, Shatel Kabel, Ushmat, Sakaten, Yoat, Alumot, Baroshem Kevod. So all this poem, it's a code that you say every day because you say it in the Korbanot, you say it even on Shabbat. It's just a way to bring all these planets and stars not to be against us. First secret. Donc tout ce que Rabbi Nechonia a fait en codant le poème Anna Bekoar, c'est en faisant en sorte que ces lettres-là, ces noms-là apparaissent, ils soient en fait comme une protection pour que l'influence de ces planètes-là et de ces étoiles-là ne soit pas négative sur nous. Not to be under their influence, their bad influence, even their good. We just want to be over them. Et on ne veut pas que leur influence soit sur nous. On veut être au-dessus de cela. C'est pour ça que il va dire comme ça, he will say things like that. The bet of Beged Kaparat. The bet is related to the name Avgitat, which is Anna, Bekoa, Gedula, Temincha, Tatia, Teora. Le bête de Beget Kaparat, il est relié au nom Avgitat. That line, the Avgitat, le Avgitat, come to make sweeter Shabtai, who is Saturn. Ce nom-là, Avgitat, il vient adoucir Shabtai. For example, Shabtai is the place where slaves on Kushim lands are made. It means that it's from the bad influence of Shabtai. So understand that someone who wants to fight back the mindset of the other nation to be dominant on African people or African American, you just need to know how to use the bet of Beget Kaparat and how to use that name, and you will bring the influence of Shabtai down. This is the thing. Donc, il dit quoi? À partir, par exemple, Shabtai, c'est là où la notion de rendre esclaves les habitants des terres de Couche, on l'avait vu il y a 2 semaines, we saw it before 2 weeks, c'est là de rendre esclaves les habitants des terres de Couche, là-bas que ça vient. Donc, il dit, en sachant utiliser ce nom-là, Avgitat, tu vas réussir en fait à adoucir et que cela ne se passe pas. C'est simple de combattre. So, this is related to all the first day of the week. Yemé Rishon, ça va être lié à tous les premiers jours de la semaine. So, when you fix, basically, you use that bet, all the first day of the week of all the year, you are working on them. Donc, quand tu fixes ce bet-là, tous les premiers jours de la semaine de toute l'année, tu travailles là-bas. And this is also related to the right eye. C'est aussi relié à l'œil droit. And this is which purpose? The purpose is to bring the Shofar called Chaim, life. It's not written here. It's related to our father, Abraham. C'est relié à notre père, Abraham. Yes.
C'est bon pour la photo. C'est envoyé dans la communauté. Committee.
Toda Rabbi Abishai. 1 second. Just want to show to you where it's written exactly in the book of Rabbeinu Nechonia ben Akanai. So here is. Like you can see, comme vous pouvez voir, look. Here is Sefer Akane, Sefer Apelia, Daf Kuf Nun Aleph, page 151, 151, page 151. You see here, Beged, Abishai made his homework perfectly. To the Rabak, Chief Rabbi, you helped. Merci beaucoup, bien fait. You see, Beged Kaparat, Avgitat, Shabtai, Rishon, Ein Yamin, and we have something here that Rabbi Shai knows is Kavanot, is for him, so we do not comment at all. On va pas commenter. C'est Kavanot à lui. And you have Chaim. It's written. We don't invent anything. On n'invente rien. We just go and feed ourselves from the feet of the master of the master. On va juste s'asseoir et se nourrir de la sève des bêtes du maître. And you see here, Abishai did his homework, you see? Memune, Shabtai is the one handling Al-Avadim Be'artzot Akushim. From this planet comes the fact that people want to surrender the black people, the African people, the Negroes if you want. De ce planète-là vient l'envie de dominer le nègre. C'est comme ça. On le sait. We know it. That's why we are not fighting politics. We use the tools of wisdom that our sage give to us. And the work for you, for example, tzaddikim, rabbanim, representative, chief rabbis, on the blowing, I will show to you how you will do. You know that you have to think about these things, to remove all the mindset of slavery mindset from both sides. The one who want to be the slave master and the one who want to stay slaves. You have to blow and to remove that also. Vous devez sonner de votre shofar et enlever cet esprit aussi de celui qui veut rester un maître d'esclave et celui qui veut rester un esclave. So you see the proof where it's written. So let's go back in our Toda Rabba, Chief Rabbi Shai. Let's go back in our element. On repart à ce qu'on disait. So you see, vous voyez, we have here the same thing for the Gimel. The Gimel, it's related to Tzedek. Le Gimel, il est relié à Tzedek. Jupiter. All the second day of the week. Tous les secondes jours de la semaine, you fix it at that moment. Vous le fixez à ce moment. Left eye, œil gauche. For what? Shalom. We need shalom. So when you want to bring and to fix the aspect of shalom, don't start to talk randomly. We know that Jupiter is working on it. It's wisdom. You can't know shalom is the UN. Leave me alone. It's not the UN. The UN and all these things, they are all under the influence of Jupiter. It's not from me, Rabbi Nechunya. Donc, quand vous êtes dans des dimensions de dire, oui, je veux la paix, il faut faire appel à l'ONU. Oui, mais l'ONU, tout ça, ils sont tous d'influence de Jupiter. That's why when the chief rabbin is talking about the fact of being involved in peace, in conflict resolution, and I said, we have tools that people don't have. Quand je dis que le grand rabbinat d'Afrique va se mêler aux résolutions de conflits, c'est parce qu'on a des outils que les autres n'ont pas. People will find that we think that we have to do this and that, you know, to use the procedures. Leave it. If you know how to make Jupiter sweet, that's it. Si tu sais comment faire Jupiter doux, c'est bon. The dialect of Be'ek Aparat. It's simple. It's that name. All the thing is to know how to use that name, because with the name, they are like the actor, the one who's going to go and touch statue and touch Tzedek. C'est les noms, en fait, que vous voyez ici, qui, eux, vont être comme des attaquants qui vont aller adoucir Shabtai, adoucir Jupiter. So, Ma'adim, it's Mars. Mars, you fix all the third day of the year. It's the right ear. C'est l'oreille droite. For what? Chokhmah. Why we fix Chokhmah? Because we have too many Jews who are focused on Bina. They want to be intelligence. They want to swallow Gemarot. They want just to tell you, the Bekiyut, to repeat to you all the Dapim of the Gemarot. But you ask to him, what's the wisdom behind? They say, no. You want to be a rabbi, you have to be Baki. What is Bakia? What is to be Baki? Is to be able to say all the Tosfot without any mistakes, and you say that this is a rabbi. No, you see, there's no Bina here. We want wisdom. On veut de la sagesse. Parce que, qu'est-ce qui se passe aujourd'hui? Le judaïsme souffre. Pourquoi? Parce qu'on a voulu trop axer les choses sur l'intelligence. On nomme des rabbins par le fait qu'ils sont capables de recracher par cœur toutes des pans et des pans des Tosfot, Rashi et ses petits-fils. C'est pas ça être rabbin. Être rabbin, c'est avoir de la sagesse. That's why all the rabbis who have been trained in Bosina Kadisha and received the smicha, we don't create nevonim. We create chachamim. Nous, on ne crée pas des nevonim qui sont des gens qui ont de la bina. Nevonim, it's only people who focus themselves on bina. No. We know that the chokhmah is the only aspect who is attacked when it comes about globality. On sait que la chokhmah, c'est la seule chose qui est attaquée quand il s'agit de faire les choses globales. That's why our rabbis, they are wise. You can say, no, they don't know all the sugya by heart. No, but the wisdom they will tell you before you understand that sugya is the answer you will find at the end of all your sugyot. This is the difference. Donc, ils ne connaissent pas toute la Gemara par cœur. Non, la question, ce n'est pas ça. La question, c'est la sagesse que les rabbins du grand rabbinat ou du Bosnia Galicia vont te dire. C'est ce que tu trouveras quand tu auras fini toutes tes sugyot que tu apprends par cœur. After the Chaf of Be'ek Aparat, with that name, Batar Tzatag, it's related to the Chama. So here, it was Yitzhak, Yaakov. So, the fourth one, le quatrième, c'est le soleil, Chama. All the 12 days, left ear, oreille gauche. And for what? Chen. What is Chen? Grace. to find grace in the eyes of Hashem, to find grace in the other people's eyes, trouver de la grâce aux yeux de Dieu, trouver de la grâce aux yeux des autres personnes. C'est essentiel pour cette année. It's essential for this year, for you here. Not only you need to be alive, not only you need to have peace around you, also you need to empower your wisdom and also to have ayin tov from the others, a good eye from the others. Donc tu as besoin non seulement d'être en vie, d'avoir la paix, d'être sage, mais que les gens te voient d'un bon œil, que le mauvais œil soit loin de toi, that the ayin hara be far of you. Who is that in that place? Moshe. So till here we are fixed. Saturn, Tzedek, Mars, and Chama, the sun. On a fixé ces 4 dimensions-là. After with the pay, avec le pay and the name Hakav Tana. We fix Venus. On fixe Venus, Noga. And all the 5 days, et tous les 5e jours. This is related to the right, how do you call this in English? La narine, how do you call this? The right, the right side, how do you call the hole we have in the nose? Comment on appelle le truc qu'on a dans le nez en anglais?
You mean nozzle?
The nostril?
Nostril, the right nostril, here. It's Venus, it's here. And this, what happened with that aspect? It's all the ocean, wealth, la richesse. You see? Rabbi Nechunya gave to you all the map, but we think that we know. We saw people come with arrogance here and start to blow. What did you do? What did you fix for the people? What did you give to the community? On voit des gens arriver avec arrogance, ils prennent le Shofar, ils lancent des cris comme ça, ils sonnent beau, il a fait une belle sonnerie. On n'a pas besoin que cette sonnerie était belle. We don't need that sound will be beautiful. It was beautiful. Who tell you that we need beauty in the time of the Shofar? Qui t'a dit qu'on a besoin de beauté dans le moment du Shofar? We need smooth and halacha, meaning you do it perfectly. And over all this, the good intention. Et au-delà de ça, la bonne intention. So with you fixing Noga, you bring wealth in people's life. Tu amènes la richesse dans la vie des gens. And this is related to Aaron, c'est relié à Aaron. 1 second, please. After that, après ça, we have the Resh, which is Yigal Pazak. It's Kochav, Mercury, all the 6th day, tous les 6e jours. This is the left nostril. C'est la narine gauche. And what happened here? Zera. Don't translate it by seeds. Là-bas, c'est Zera. Ne traduisez pas par la semence. Translate it by the Zera, meaning all the concept that we have in the Maseret Zraim of the Mishnah. Traduisez ça par tout ce qui va être lié à la dimension Zraim de la Mishnah. It's not only you having kids. It's also you, because if you study Maseret Zraim, what do you have there? You have brachot, you have many things. Meaning, everything you will do will be productive. Everything is fertile. Tout est fertile. Il n'y a rien qui est pas productif. Even when you take an apple and you do the bracha, that apple's spirituality will be fertile. C'est-à-dire que même prendre une pomme, faire une bénédiction, la spiritualité de cette pomme sera fertile. Vous allez être fertile depuis les enfants jusqu'à tout ce que vous allez entreprendre. You will be very, very successful creating life, bringing project. You're going to see growth in every single thing you will do that year. This is you dealing with Mercury, which is related to Yosef. And after that, you have the Taf. Taf with that name Shekotit, you fix Levana. Vous fixez La lune, it's basically all the seventh day, tous les septièmes jours, and it's the mouth, c'est la bouche. And what is related to that? Memshala. Qu'est-ce qui est relié à ça? Memshala. What is Memshala? The leadership. So my question, why leadership? What leadership is doing here? Pourquoi le leadership? Qu'est-ce que le côté leadership vient faire ici? We saw things which are essential for us: life, peace, wisdom, grace, wealth, and basically productivity. On a vu des choses qui sont importantes pour nous, qui sont la vie, la paix, la sagesse, la grâce, la richesse, la productivité. Qu'est-ce que la Memshala vient faire ici? What Memshala is doing here? Who can answer to me? Qui peut me répondre?
Rabbi, the Memshala, for my understanding, depicts the leadership, the Talmid Chacham that will blow the shofar.
So if it's about blowing the shofar, we need it one day. So what do you need? Why do you need Memshala for all your years, Chief Rabbi Kish? Why do you need Memshala? Where we get it from?
Because when he blows the shofar, he brings a surrounding light for the whole year. And being a symbol of the community, he has to show leadership every time from the halakha and the mitzvot that he has to be showing to this community.
Okay.
He has to be leadership by example.
Okay, I got it. But the question is, why is it so important? If everybody is leaders, we have problem. We need to have one head, not many heads. So what do we have behind? What's happened?
Est-ce qu'on peut dire comme ça? Par exemple, le Memshala, ça, c'est le pouvoir de parler, d'exprimer, du speech, on peut dire ça. Et celui qui a cette autorité ou cette bracha-là de parler, d'exprimer, on peut dire c'est lui qui a la Memshala. C'est lui qui peut mettre la makif comme ça, comme a dit Rabbi Kif et comme ça.
Okay.
Alors, Rabbi?
Tout le monde ou que pour toi?
Rabbi?
Oui, Rabbi.
Alors,
Oui.
Oui, Rabbi, je voulais dire quelque chose. Alors, pourquoi le même Memshala? Selon moi, je pense que tout ce qu'on a dit déjà, tout ce qu'on a cité plus haut, dans les 6 autres aspects, ça ne peut pas se faire si la finalité, ce n'est pas le pouvoir. En réalité, selon la conception de la Torah, nous devons tous être des leaders. C'est-à-dire pas des leaders, pas de dire que tout le monde sera leader, mais le pouvoir politique devient très, très indispensable pour quelqu'un qui a toutes ces qualités-ci. C'est ce qu'on a même d'abord étudié dans la Mishnah. C'est-à-dire quoi, celui qui n'a pas de bonnes méthodes ne doit pas se coller à la politique. Donc, si nous arrivons à fixer tous ces aspects-ci, c'est important que le leader qui incarne, tout au moins ce que nous sonnons pendant Rosh Hashanah, c'est justement pour atteindre cette dimension politique-là, de pouvoir incarner et de changer tout depuis le haut et non vers le bas.
Bien fait. So the purpose, like say Rabbi Yehuda, depuis comme il a dit Rabbi Yehuda, is to understand that you have to bring yourself to be the man of the situation. No matter what happens, vous devez vous amener à un niveau où vous êtes l'homme de la situation. Peu importe ce qui se passe. You can be the man of the situation in your house, in the Beit Knesset, in some moment, but you have to be the ish, the man of the situation. We get it from Pirkei Avot, chapter 2, Mishnah Hey. It's
Rabbi.
that. Yes, Rabbi Moshe Yitro.
So are you implying that we are supposed to be the Moshiach of our community?
I will say that it's halacha. You are obliged. I can show it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me find it. Where is Mishnah?
Oblige.
Here it is. But look what said Hillel. He said, "Who are Omer?" Here. Velo kol marbe. You see, he said, it's not when you will do a lot of work as a businessman that you can be able to become a wise man. And after said, and at the place when you don't see men make the effort to be the man. You see? Ishtadel yot ish. You have to be the man of the situation. This is for that purpose that we talk about Memshala. So if it's to be in your community of Moshiach, be it. Because if there's no solution, what are you going to do? Wait that someone will come and help you? No, be the one who brings the solution. That's why we have created Nusakh Afriki. Not created, we brought it up from the slumbering. We are taking the situation because no one is ready to do it like we can do. Parce que personne n'est prêt à le faire comme on le fait. Toda Rabba, Rabbi. Moshe Yitro. So now look. Maintenant regardez. We start the Kavanot. On commence
Rabbi, another question. So
Yeah.
is it fair to say that we should picture ourselves in the Sinai mountain with Hashem alone, and the people are basically relying on us, and us being the man with the solutions, even when there is no solution, correct?
Exactly. Basically, with the story of Moshe, we understand that Hashem wants men who want to offer themselves like solution for him to handle the situation here. When he was begging Moshe to be the Moshiach, at the end he was angry. He said, why you refuse? It should be something for you. Basically, don't discuss. Don't have any discussion. You can be the solution. Be the man. Just do it. Go. Don't wait for the other to make it for you. N'attends pas les autres de faire ça pour toi. Toi, sois celui qui va faire pour les autres. Mets ta vie en proposition pour être la solution. Put your life in a situation to be the solution. And we learn it from Yosef HaTzadik. On l'a appris de Yosef HaTzadik. He said, when he was about to sin with the wife of Potiphar, quand il était sur le point de tomber avec la femme de Potiphar, the Midrash said, he saw the face of his father. Le Midrash dit qu'il a vu le visage de son père. And his father told him, if you make mistake now, si tu fais cette erreur maintenant, you have to know that in few generations, we'll have a man who will be the Kohen Gadol. And that Kohen Gadol will have on his chest, will have the Choshen. And in that Choshen will be written the names of the tribe of Israel, meaning my kids. And your name will not be written if you don't go there. So based on that, Yosef said to us, or his kids, he said, look, my kids, always be in the state of purity, because you never know when Hashem comes to you to give to you your task and your mission. So if you want to be the man, you will never take the risk to be impure, because Hashem may arrive at the same moment to say, here is, I want to reveal myself to you and to tell you what to do, or to understand the Torah. Donc on l'apprend de Yosef HaTzadik qui, à la suite de la situation avec la femme de Potiphar, on voit à son père qui lui dit, regarde, dans quelques générations, il y aura un Kohen Gadol, qui aura un pectoral. Ce Choshen-là, il y aura le nom des 12 tribus écrits, et ton nom ne sera pas inscrit si tu fautes maintenant. De là, Yosef laissera un message à ses enfants que nous sommes. Il dit, sachez mes enfants, qu'il faut toujours que vous soyez dans un état de pureté, parce que Hachem peut apparaître à tout moment pour vous confier votre mission, votre tâche, votre destinée. Et il ne faut pas qu'à ce moment-là, vous soyez dans un état d'impureté. We get it from that moment. It means that be the man of the situation. Soyez l'homme de la situation. So now, what I'm showing to you, it's us, Nusakh Afriki. No one does it like us. Personne ne le fait comme nous. No one understood it like us. Personne ne le comprend comme nous. Before I start to explain to you the Kavanot, it will take 10 minutes. Avant que je vous explique le Kavanot, ça prend 10 minutes. Keep in mind everything we have said about the planet and the different type of Shofar, of abundance that we can bring down. Avant que je rentre dans les explications, gardez en tête les liens entre les planètes et les différents types d'abondance qu'on va attirer vers nous. Si je rappelle les abondances, n'oubliez pas, on a d'abord la Chaim, Shalom, Chochma, Chen, Osher, Zera, Memshala. This is the Shofar. When I say bracha, shefa, aslacha, when you say shefa, don't say shefa because you are used to hear Rabbi saying it. When you say shefa to someone, you say abundant to someone, you have to know that shefa is composed with seven levels, from Chaim to Memshala. Quand vous dites shefa pour toi, don't say shefa, ne dis pas shefa comme quelqu'un qui emploie un mot comme ça. Vous devez savoir que la shefa se manifeste dans 7 dimensions, depuis la vie, Chaim, jusqu'à la Memshala. So now, say something, you will understand why the Nusakh Afriki, incarnated by Rabbi Nechunya, is really for the Bnei Afriki, the Bnei Moshe. I'll send to you a picture. That you will need to understand in order to be able to practice the Kavanot if you are ready to practice it. Donc, je vais vous envoyer une photo d'une information importante que vous devez pratiquer, que vous devez connaître avant de pouvoir faire les Kavanot. Aussi. Always Rabbi Nechunya. Rabbi Nechunya is talking about the letters. Our intentions in all the tefillot, we base them on the letters. Il faut savoir que nous, notre kavanot, dans toutes les tefillot qui existent, on les base sur les lettres. Why? Pourquoi? Because Rabbi Nechunya explained to you here that every single letter possess strength inside of it that give to that letter's life. Il explique comme ça, Rabbi Nechunya, que chacune des lettres qui existent possède une force à l'intérieur d'elle qui donne la vie. For example, the Aleph possess 3 strength. Yud, Yud, Vav. That's why you see Gimel, Kohot. Koach, it's the power. So the Aleph possess 3 power. The Bet, 2. Dalet, Vav. The Gimel possess 2 power also, Yud, Zain. The Dalet is a pure letter, possess only 1 koach, 1 strength. The He, 2 strength, 2 power. Le He, il a 2 forces. Le Dalet Yud. Le Vav, il a 1. C'est une force pure aussi. The Vav possess only 1. It's a pure power. The Zain also only 1. The Het, 2. Dalet Vav, 2 kochot. The Tet, 2 kochot. Chaf Zain. The Yud, 1 koach. The Chaf, 1 koach. The Lamed, 2 power. Chaf Vav. Lamed, 2 forces. Chaf Vav. Le Mem, 2 aussi. Mem also 2. Chaf Vav. Nun, only 1. The Samer, 2. Chaf Vav. The Ain, 2. Nun Zain. Le Ain aussi 2. Le P, il a 2 forces. Chaf Yud. The Tzadik, Nun Yud. The Kuf, Chaf, Nun Sofit. The Resh 1. The Shin, 4 power. Le Shin a 4 forces. What are them? Yud, 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 Chaf. All this I will not explain. It's month and month of study. The rabbis who were with me in Bosnia Kadisha, they got it in their pocket. Ça, je ne peux pas expliquer. C'est des mois et des mois d'études. Et je ne mens pas. Des heures et des heures d'études. Vous pouvez demander aux rabbins qui étaient à Bosnia Kadisha. Ils ont compris ça. Si je mens, vous pouvez témoigner les rabbins qui étaient avec moi à Bosnia Kadisha. And after, the Taf, Tu Kohar, Resh Vav. And here is the final letters. Et les lettres finales. Chaf, Sofit, one kohar. Même Sofit, two kohot. Dalet, Dalet. Nun Sofit, one. Pe, Chaf Yud, and Tzadik, Yud Zain. What is amazing with that, ce qui est incroyable avec ça, Rabbi Nechouya tells you that all the letters of the alphabet, from Aleph to the Tzadik Sofit, 27 letters. Do you know how many strengths do they collect? Toutes les 27 lettres depuis le Aleph jusqu'au Tzadik Sofit. Savez-vous combien de force elles collectent? 48. 48. What is that? Cham. Cham ben Noach. C'est Cham. The father of the Kushim, if you want, the father of the Mitzrim, the father of the Putim, the father of the Canaanim. Cham. Cham Kochot. You have in the Otiot. 48 power you have in the letters. That's why Allah said in the Mishnah, a letter on the Sefer Torah should always be black. Le Rabbi Nechouya te dit, sache que toutes les forces qui sont derrière les lettres de l'alphabet hébraïque du Aleph jusqu'au Tzadik Sofit, à l'intérieur de ces lettres-là, il y a des forces au nombre de 48. Cham. Et c'est pour ça que la Mishnah donnerait une halakha que les lettres avec lesquelles on écrit un Sefer Torah doivent toujours être noires. First chiddush. You get it? Vous avez compris?
Oh, yes, yes. Baruch Hashem.
Toda Rabbi Avishai.
Toda Rabbi. A question.
Yes.
So this also implies the importance of pronunciation and intention in everything that we do when we read the Siddur and we do a daily.
Rabbi Moshe, the tzaddikim, they love you because what you said is what I was planning to show to you something, a very little something. You know, there's things that we cannot share, but we have it only for the masters that we have trained and the leaders of the Nusakh Afriki. We have a Siddur. On a un Siddur. And that Siddur, that I will show to you a few pages now, is very secret. C'est un Siddur qui est très secret. Everything is based on the work of the cohort of the letters, of the Otiot, of the power of the Otiot. Ce Siddur qu'on a, tout est basé sur les 48 forces des lettres. So it's the Siddur of the Nusakh Afriki. C'est le Siddur de Nusakh Afriki. So just see now. I will show you a few things. You see, first page. Here is. The name of the Siddur is the Siddur Eliyahou ben Yoyada. The one who wrote it, Pinhas Eliyahou. Nusakh Akodesh Afriki. You see? Nusakh Afriki. Few pages. You know, we have introduction, explanation, also in Hebrew. Something that you will understand one day. You see Africa. You see the letters, the kohot, the power of the letters, les lettres, les kohot, the ktav ivri. Always I will show to you one day, but it's not for everybody, it's pas pour tout le monde. You see the tagin, zionin. You don't understand, it's normal.
Wow!
Okay, you see that. The menorah with 48 kohot also, you see. We have noon. All the things are explained. You have things related to some Kavanot. You have the Emesh, Beged, Kaparat. Here is, you see, everything is written. And we start some explanation about the 48 Kohot. Every Rabbanim of Bosnia Kadisha, they know that Kohot by heart. Tous les Rabbanim de Bosnia Kadisha connaissent ces Kohot par cœur. After we start, the famous Anabe Kohar, we explain the chord, we crack it with the kohot, each power which comes with the name, we had the core inside. But no one does it like this. We do it like this. Chaque Avgitet qui vient, il vient avec un core dedans. Ça a été divisé proprement. We work on it. The Shema Israel. We have a Shema Israel with 9 words, but we will not say it now. You didn't know that. Shema Israel, Avinu ki Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ben Israel. This is the first Shema Israel. Even the Mishnah talk about it, but silent. Here is Leil Shavuot, the night of Shavuot. All the lecture you have to do, we made it according to the Kohot. Toutes les lectures qu'on doit faire à Shavuot, on les a fait avec le Kohot. Sod Cham. You see, it's all about the Kohot. This is all Shavuot. That's a Shavuot. And this, we're going to see it soon. This is the Shofar. I will explain to you now. After is the Kavanot for Sukkot. The 7 days of Sukkot, everything cracked in the base of the Koah, which is Cham, Benecham. That's why we know that we played a big role about the awakeness of the black people over the world. We did that work all this month in Botswana Kadisha. On a fait ce travail-là avec tous les cohortes de Cham, Botswana Kadisha. Sukkot, you see, this is the Kavanot of the Lulav. C'est le Kavanot du Lulav. Also with the kohot of the letters, aussi avec les cohorts des lettres. All what you do with the lulav, everything is made. Tout a été fait. I go fast. Even the lulav, specific kavanot we have. Even the titiot, we have our way to make the titiot with 32 nuts. On a fait titiot. This is the big secret. I will not comment. You just have seen it. I jump. We have Chanukah. Here is the Shema Israel now with the Ktav Iri. We work very shy. See all the prayers of the week. We have even the Kohot of the Tiyat in the prayers of the week with the Aramaic included in the Amidah. Moshe Yitro. We are too far. People don't know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. You see? Always, this is the Amidah. Viens d'être Amidah. Ose shalom b'moa, b'rahav shalom b'kol ha'meh Israël b'moa amen. Yirasom l'ifner shalom. Here is, you finish the Kohot. Kavanot Shabbat. The Tefillah of Shabbat, Amidah of Shabbat. You see, Musaf. You see, Mincha. You see, you have to be ready. Vous devez être prêt. Kavanot Shabbat always. We finish Shabbat, we start. Yom Tov and Rosh Chodesh. Specific Kavanot also. You see, Rabbi, Yitro Moshe. You see, all the month. Specific Kavanot. All these, the core of the 48 core have been included. Les 48 forces étaient incluses. I'm showing to you because you asked the question. Yes, we have our Nusakh is ready. Notre Nusakh il est prêt. We have everything. You see, even the Kaddish. Let me show to you. This is the Baruch Baruch Shemu Amen. With the Kohot also. The Kaddish. With the Kohot also. You see, Beged Kaparat in the Kaddish. Yid Gada, Yid Kadash Shemi Rabbi. You see, Bet. Be'almadi Berach Yirote, Be'amni Makote, Ve'atzma Prokalem Kirem Shire. Gimel. Be'chayechon, Ve'mechon. Dalet. We have everything, Rabbi Moshe. Don't worry. Rabbi Nechunya gave to us the path. We are here. On a tout. Rabbi Nechunya a tout donné. Même le Kaddish, on l'a déjà avec le corps. We have it already with the court of the Tiyot. And you see inside, Avgita, Chekotzitz. Everything is here. Tout est là. After, you have the Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem. But this I will not show. It's too secret. I keep it. I hide it. After, Chanukah. You see the light of the candle. The holy name. You see the way we light the candle. We light Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai, inside and outside. You see, everything is here. And also that I will not explain. You understand? We understand that we are doing specific work to bring down the power of the planet, and so on. You go here, the camp with the 4 flags. See. The show, the bull, the eagle, the lion, and the man with a beautiful afro. You see, Reuven, Yehuda, Ephraim, Dan. We have Rabbi Moshe, we have everything. Also here, the secret of the left, the Tivot Chochmah, the 32 ways of path of wisdom, related to the spine line, the spine line. Here is, we have also that Shoashi, Ari, Rabba, Ima, Za, Nukva. We have everything. You see all this. I will not explain. Secret. Pas expliquer. Secret. You see also what we call the Spirata Omer with Avgitat, Rishon, Anyamin, Chaim, Avraham, Shabtai, Beged Kaparat, Beged Kaparat. Rabbi Moshe, you have your answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From Rio de Janeiro. Yes, sir.
So now let's see. The shofar will be done. Regardons le shofar, on aura fini. So here is the Kavanot for the shofar. Based on what we have seen, basé sur ce qu'on a vu, here's what you have to do. There is basically 2 days when we have to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. Il y a 2 jours où on doit faire Rosh Hashanah. First day and second day. Jour 1 et jour 2. Do you remember what we saw? Tashrat, 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 tashat, tashat, tashat. Tarat, tarat, tarat. You remember? Vous vous souvenez? Parce qu'on a vu les 3 sons. The 3 types of song we saw, right? Okay. So how do we do? On the 2 days, we're gonna bring down the Beged Kaparat. We have series of ringtones, on a une série de sonneries à faire. So to do the bet, you see it bigger now? Vous êtes plus grand maintenant?
Yes, Rabbi. Oui, Rabbi.
Okay. First of all, ce Shabbat, we don't use the shofar. It's asur. On n'utilise pas le shofar. So you will just have to do the kavanah. You take a chair, you go in a corner, you think all the kavanot of the first day. You see? Yom Rishon de Rosh Hashanah, first day of Rosh Hashanah. So what we do, we succeed to combine the Beged Kaparat with the Avgitat, with the Korot of the Otiot, with the letters, with the sounds, and the Korot of the Otiot also. We made everything one. Boom. This is a work which was which represent many hours of work. C'est un travail qui a été beaucoup d'heures d'études. So people who thought that we were joking in Botsakalisha, you see now that we were not joking at all. Les gens qui pensaient qu'on blaguait à Botsakalisha, vous voyez maintenant qu'on blaguait pas. We are the only one who have that kavanah of shofar. I can tell you, go and check. No one does the shofar blowing like us, because we do it with the 48 power of the letters. We use them to incarn the garment of redeem, and also we put the kohot in the masculine dimension and in the feminine dimension. Et on a tout mis dedans. Toutes les pensées, on a réussi à les collecter. So basically, you have series of ringtones. Tu as des séries de sonneries à faire. You have the ringtone that will be made before the Amida of Musaf. Tu as des sonneries qui seront faites avant la Amida de Musaf, and other ringtones will be done inside of the Musaf, and other ringtones will be done in the repetition of the Musaf. En fait, on a des séries de sonneries qui vont être faites avant le Musaf, pendant le Musaf, et pendant la Chazara de Musaf. So you see, Tashrat. One second. So look, the first sound, tashrat, which is what do I start? This is the first one. So this is the Aleph of the name Avgitat. And I'm using Avgitat to sweeten Shabtai, which is the first day and the right eye and the life and Avram. So I will use all these series from ear to ear to basically impact Saturn. Je vais utiliser toute cette série-là pour impacter Saturn and bring Chaim. So the first series is Tashrat ear. And when I do my think, I think Yud. Before I start, I think Aleph Yud, because I have my 48 cohort like this and my 48 cohort like this. So what's happened? Before I start to blow, I think Aleph of Agitat and Yud of the Yud Vav, which are the power of Aleph. Donc je pense le Aleph d'Avgitat et le Yud qui est le Yud Vav des forces de Aleph. And I start. I think when I do, I see and I think Yud. When I do, I think and I see another Yud. When I do, I think the Vav. You have to think that Yud and that Vav are going out from your Shofar. Vous pensez que ces lettres-là, which are in white, qui sont en blanc, ils sortent de votre Shofar. And after you think the last that Kiya, you think Dalet. Pausa. You go again. The second series, you think the Bet, and so on. You do the sound and you keep the letters. You see? Tak. You keep the letters. The Taf, you do the letters. You understand? Till you finish, when you arrive here, when you finish the last Tashat, meaning the Tkiya, Shvarim, Tkiya, quand vous avez fini le dernier Tashat ici, you have fixed all the sounds to bring Saturn to be silent all the year. En ayant fait toute cette ligne-là, vous amenez Saturne à être silencieux. So this is when you are sitting Yoshev, because there's a moment when the one who is blowing is only standing and you are sitting. It's not in the middle yet, but it's Yoshev. And after, when you finish, quand vous avez fini ça, vous avez, en résumé, vous avez adouci Saturne. La prochaine série, which is Tarat, the next series, which is Tarat, qui est Tarat, you also start to fix now Jupiter, Beged, the Gimel of Beged, and you see the name Kera Satan. You have, it's related to the Kohar, Zain, Dalet, Yud, Vav, Zain. This is that. And this is what the series is going to fix it. You fix with a Tarat, another Tashrat, another Tashat, and another Tarat. When you arrive here, you have fixed Jupiter. Quand vous arrivez, vous avez fixé Jupiter. He is silent now. Il est silencieux maintenant. He will not attack you at all the month, all the years. After, here start the moment when you are sitting. Then you are, standing in your Amida. So now we start to fix the Dalet of Mars. You see? Chokhmah. are the name related to the sweetness of that Chokhmah. And the sound will be Tashrat. And when you arrive here, you see, we finished all the power of the letter. When you arrive here. Quand vous arrivez ici, vous voyez qu'on a fini toutes les cohortes des otiyot. Donc, il se passe quoi maintenant? On commence à réparer les sphirotes. We start to fix the sphirotes. Vous voyez aussi, Keter, Chokhmah, Bina, Chesed, Vura, Tiferet, Netzar, Od, Yesod, Malchut. Always you think then when you do the series, basically, Tashat, Tashat, Tarat, Tashrat, and Tashat. And when you finish Malchut, you see here, quand vous finissez Malchut ici, you start now to combine it with the month, because we have the letters and the power, they goes inside of the Sfirot, which goes inside of the month of the year. And you start to fix Tishri, Cheshvan, Kislev, Tevet, Shvat, Adar, Nisan, Iyar, Sivan. And when you finish Sivan, you have, here, Sivan, Tammuz, Av, Elul. When you have finished all that series this is for the first day. C'est le premier jour. This is what you will have to think this Shabbat, que vous devez penser ce Shabbat. You think that you are fixing the time. Vous pensez que vous fixez le temps. Because the new year, the year is the time. Tikkun Zmanim. So the fixing of the time is the secret of Cham, you see. The Cham Tzerufim, the secret of the 48 kohot, which are here, are the 48 kohot of the letters. Voici les 48 kohot de lettres. And now see. Sod Ein Kiyot. So we have done here 70 Kiyot. Sod Ein Kiyot, Bechet Zain Yudin, Dedalet Shem Avaya, Gimel Shem Eke, Vigam Azain Yudin Shel Shemot Avsag. So basically, there's a secret. I will not explain it. It's too high for now. Il y a un seul que je ne vais pas expliquer. You see, you have Avaya, 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 4 Avaya, and 2 Eke. Eke, Eke, Eke. We only take the Yod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Yod, and also 7 Yod of this name. So you have basically 14 Yod. So it says, Vezetikun at Tselem. With that sound we have made here, we have fixed the Tselem. Avec ce qu'on a fait là, on a fixé le Tselem. Of what? Of Nebuchadnezzar, who was the Gilgul of Nimrod. Because Nimrod, when you take it in Mispar Katan, it's Ya. What is the Ya? All the Yud of this Avayot. I will not explain now. It's deep, but you get it. And the second day, basically, we continue, we finish. You see, you have the Pe, the Resh, and the Taf. And you do basically the same process with from the letters power, passing by the Sfirot, going down in the month. And because we have the same thing here, we get Nimrod. But now we have finished all the garment of protection. Maintenant, on a fini tous les habits de protection. On a la même chose, mais on a fini tous les habits de protection. So when you do Beged Kaparat, you think that it now surrounding you and all the community. But we do it in 2 days. C'est ça qu'on le fait en 2 jours pour construire l'habit qui va te protéger toute l'année. And basically, the rest, it's too deep. But to make it simple, pour le faire simple, you have to know that the purpose of the Kavanot, of the Tiyot, of our Nusakh, the purpose is basically to bring the garment of protection, which is the Beged Kaparat that Rabbi Nechona talks about. Le but, c'est de ramener en bas le Beged Kaparat que Rabbi Nechona parle, and we bring it thanks to the sound of the Shofar, which are related to the influence of the time incarnate by the 7 days, which are fed by the Todah, which are fed by the 5 planètes and the 2 stars, qui sont nourris par les 5 planètes et les 2 étoiles qui, eux, dirigent les jours qui font partie de l'année, et on a besoin d'atténuer leur force. Et quand on réussit à atténuer leur force, and when we succeed to bring down their power, what do we have? Bezrat Hashem Ubishwato for this year, Taf Shin Pe Dalet, you will have Chaim, Shalom, Chochma, Chen, Osher, Zera.
Amen, 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 Rabbi.
Amen, ve amen.
Amen, Chazak.
Amen, amen. Toda Rabbi, Rabbi.
Amen, Chazak,
Rabbi.
Is there any question? I know it's not easy.
Rabbi.
People discover. Je sais c'est pas facile pour les gens qui découvrent. We have few days we can explain to you, but to all the chief rabbis, the representative, I will send to you a copy. Au moins que vous puissiez réfléchir. At least you can do the Kavanot of it. This is the Nusakh Afriki's Kavanot in terms of Shofar. C'est le Kavanot de Nusakh Afriki en termes de Shofar. Et je sais que ça sera fort.
Rabbi.
Yes.
We blow 2 days. The 2 days include on Shabbat and Sunday. No Shabbat, correct?
We don't blow shofar on Shabbat. We just
exactly
do intentions. We just
okay. Then we blow on Sunday, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Une question aussi. Enfin, oui, une question. En continuant par rapport à la question qui vient d'être posée, on sait que du coup, Rosh Hashanah tombe toujours Shabbat. Et on a 2 jours de Rosh Hashanah. Ça veut dire qu'en fait, chaque jour, premier jour donc, de Rosh Hashanah, on ne sonne jamais de Shofar. Et on sait que c'est la partie panim du makif. Mais on sonne uniquement au makif qui est donc à l'extérieur, qui est en fait les arrières. Et qui est... Enfin, je ne sais pas si...
C'est exactement ça. En fait, quand on reviendra Sorry. I have internet problem. J'ai un problème d'internet. So basically, when we will come back to the calendars of the Tanaim, quand on reviendra dans le calendrier Tanaim, like Rabbi Shai, always Rosh Hashanah, first day of Rosh Hashanah will be only on Shabbat, because every time you have a new moon in Shabbat, according to Rabbi Nechunya. Parce que si tu prends la logique de Rabbi Nechunya, à chaque fois que tu as une nouvelle lune, tu as Shabbat. Donc en fait, le premier jour, il est toujours Shabbat. En fait, the first day is always Shabbat, based on the Tanaim mindset, basé sur la logique des Tanaim. This makes us understand. Cela nous fait comprendre pourquoi le Hakadosh dit, dans les 2 jours de Rosh Hashanah, le premier jour, c'est pour les tzadikim. En fait, les plus pieux, purs et saints sont jugés ce jour-là. Pour dire, en fait, ils n'ont pas besoin de makif. Ils n'ont pas besoin, en fait, de shofar pour pouvoir être couverts. Ils sont du temps dès le début de l'année. Please to tell us that. Hakadosh say in Shara Kavanot that the first day of Rosh Hashanah, the tzadikim, the chassidim, the one who are very high are judged, telling us that they don't need the blowing of the shofar in order to be protected. They are over that. But the other, they need more strength, they need more power. That's why we blow. But now, because we are following the Gregorian calendar, et maintenant, à cause du fait qu'on suit le calendrier grégorien, we even blow on the first day. In a way, maybe it's the best, because how many tzadikim are at the level of not receiving a Kavanot of Shofar? So, but Rabbi Shai, you get it, 100%. Rabbi Shai, tu l'as. You're welcome. Welcome.
Rabbi, j'ai une question.
Oui.
Rabbi, voilà. En dehors de Rosh Hashanah, et toutes les Kavanot qu'on doit faire, tout ce qui est attaché à ça, c'est-à-dire c'est directement attaché à nous. Est-ce qu'il serait possible, et juste une question, est-ce qu'il est autorisé de souvent utiliser, par exemple, cette Kavanot de Shofar à chaque fois où on se sentirait dans une situation peut-être de rigueur et qu'on sentirait la pression des planètes qui exercent sur nous?
C'est une très bonne question. Tous les gens, les avec moi, savent que c'est notre on sonne le chauffeur tout le temps pour les questions qui sont liées à ça. Mais je peux pas dire le secret qui est lié à... Mais c'est ça.
Excuse-moi, on t'entend pas très bien, il y a comme un grand écho.
Tu m'entends là? Vous m'entendez, Yamina?
Ouais, là c'est mieux, merci.
Oui, là, c'est bon, Rabbi.
So, basically, Rabbi Yoda was asking, based on what we have seen now, basé sur ce qu'on a vu maintenant, can we understand that the shofar is like a medication, a drug that you can use to heal any situation which goes wrong during the year, touching life, wisdom, grace, memshala, chen, and so on. Donc, il demande est-ce qu'on comprend qu'en fait, le shofar, c'est comme une arme qu'on utilise pour pouvoir remédier à chaque situation qui sont liées à un manque de vie, de chorma, de grâce, de sagesse, de leadership. I said yes. J'ai dit oui. Because what he asked, this is the keys I give to the rabbis I train in Botsina Kadisha. C'est les clés que j'ai données aux rabbins qu'on a formés en Botsina Kadisha. But I will not say many things more because this is one of our secrets about the way we do it to basically help every Jew to find back Shofar in his life. C'est comme ça qu'on fait pour pouvoir aider les Juifs, chaque Juif à retrouver la Shofar dans sa vie. Par exemple, tomorrow I will do the Pidyon Nefesh. Demain, je vais faire un Pidyon Nefesh. After that Pidyon Nefesh, I will blow the Shofar with some Kavanot that you know where they are based. Je vais sonner le Shofar après le Pidyon Nefesh de demain avec certaines Kavanot que vous savez déjà d'où elles vont être basées. But this is one of our secrets. Like you have some families, they have their secrets to bring Shofar. We have ours. They can see it. They know that's related to the shofar and the court of the tiot. But there's other things. But this, we keep it. Il y a d'autres choses qui sont liées. Ça, c'est pas juste une question de shofar et de kavanot. Il y a ça, c'est la base. Mais on l'utilise aussi pour d'autres choses. But this is the way when people come to see us. Ah, Rabbi, I'm trapped. People hate me. Okay, I know that I have to blow the shofar related to the chen. That's it. C'est-à-dire qu'il vient me dire, ah, par rapport, je sais que les gens me détestent, je sais que les sonneries du shofar qui sont liés au chen. All this. We have done it all the many times in Botsina Kadisha. And the only condition that will bring you to be successful in that point, la seule chose qui va vous aider à réussir à ce niveau-là, I'm talking about the shofar blowing based on the different type of shofar. Je parle des sonneries de shofar liées aux différentes shofar, is to never take a single cent for that performance. De ne jamais prendre un seul centime pour cela. Always for free. Toujours gratuitement. If you say to someone, well, you have Ainara, okay. What Ainara? Okay. And you say, ah, wait, I will do the blowing of the chen, okay. And you say, I put some, give some tzedakah, I'm a rabbi, okay. You start, and it works. You will see that because you took some money for that planet that you try to put in silence will turn its back on you and will attack you. Cette planète que tu essaies de mettre en silence avec les choses de chauffard va t'attaquer toi. That's why never take any money when it comes about blowing the shofar in order to fix some shofar. Quand il s'agit de sonner du shofar pour pouvoir faire la shofar. People can think that it's easy. Les gens peuvent penser que c'est facile. But when you are blowing that shofar for the question of shofar, you will see that your mouth will be dry very fast. It will be very hard to do all the sounds. Ceux qui veulent faire ça, vous allez voir que très, très vite, votre bouche va devenir sèche. Ce sera toujours très compliqué de pouvoir faire toutes les sonneries de shofar. Rabbi Shai, you can testify. Tu veux témoigner, Rabbi Shai, non?
Oh, oui.
Very hard. Even if you have the paper, you have the shofar, you know what you have to do just to bring, let's say, Zera to that man who don't have any kids. Vous savez ce qu'il faut faire pour sonner le Shofar, pour amener le Zera vers cet homme qui n'a pas d'enfant. Just do the Zera. Do the tashat. Just do. In the middle of January and the middle of June. We're going to laugh. Essayez de faire ça juste au milieu de janvier. On va voir. It will be hard. We have our techniques. Mais Rabbi Yehuda, tu as bien compris, c'est ça.
Oui, papa, c'est bien
Rabbi.
clair. Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Rabbi,
Rabbi,
for the musicologists, the discussion is that each person has a frequency, and there is a. I have discussed with my colleagues for many years that Hashem and the heavenly, they have a specific frequency that brings healing. So you are just confirming, and that is when you say that you're we are the ones who possess the ability to correctly play the shofar. That means that we are learning that from you. We are potential healers as far as playing the frequency. So speaking in terms of a scholar, musician, music speaker, the frequency that can bring Hashem Kedusha presence in a way that we have the taste of Shabbat, and there is healing Shabbat. So that's what comes to my mind. And we bring it back to those who are present, back to Sinai when the shofar was played there as well.
Rabbi Yitro Moshe, you said something that we studied deeply in Matzina Kadisha for many months. Tu dis quelque chose qu'on étudiait avec profondeur, parce qu'il y a pour beaucoup de mois. When I said to the province answer that many other things comes in count in order to be able to perform that sounds all over the year or during the whole year to help people, quand je dis il y a d'autres choses qui rentrent, qui interviennent dans le sonnerie du Shofar pour pouvoir aider les gens toute l'année, you have to know that the rabbis of Matzina Kadisha, we are masters of the frequency 432. We know how to bring it. We know how to bring it. I told you. We are
No
too high.
comment. No comment.
We know how to make it. And we even know how to achieve another frequency. Rabbi shall remind us. Which frequency is the one of the harmony?
432.
No. This is 432 is not. It's not that one.
They tune all the instruments regularly 441 and some place 442.
You have to go 442. Leave the 441 behind. The 442 is good for the club. There's another frequency.
But that's what they don't do. That's what they don't do. That's what I'm trying to say. And what tap into is something that is the right word would be secret. It is a secret because that's exactly what, especially those who are in the dark religions, they don't want to hear. They cannot contain that sound.
Yes, Rabbi Moshe, because all the frequency 442 is related to the pineal gland. What is basically the fabric of the melanin. So, Rabbi Moshe, we have tools. We know what
I think I know the reason you brought me in. I love you.
Now you see why you are so precious for me, not for your music idea, because I know you have the keys for many things we do. But Rabbi Ishai, Rabbi Zohar, Rabbi Eldatar Khatan,
932.
harmony.
963.
963. Thank you.
Ah.
We also do the Kavanot, Rabbi Moshe Yitro, with the frequency 963. I will tell you
Yes,
how.
sir.
Yes, sir. So don't worry. We have things. We just stay calm. We let people bullying us, but we know what we do. That's what a shame.
Yes, you do, sir. Bezat Hashem, we can learn more and more.
Toda rabba. Bye-bye Tzadikim, bye-bye Tzadikot, Rabbanim, Chief Rabbi, Toda Rabba for your time. I wish to all of you.
Shalom, Rabbeinu.
Shalom, shalom.
Please, if we repair the planets in blowing shofar in the 2 days, and this year we're going to blow only in 1 day, how do we compensate for the days we did not blow?
We just do the intentions. You take, I will send to you in the committee group only. You will have the Kavanot of the 2 days. The first day, you just think all the intentions without blowing. The next day, you think the intention of the second day with blowing. Just thinking the intention, believe me, it works. And somehow, it's even more powerful. But this is another question. So the first day, you just do the intention. You think, now I'm fixing Saturn. I start the bet of the Aleph of Avitat, first Kohar, Yud. I go the Ta, the Tkiya, the Shvarim, the Trua, the Tkiya. You just think, silent, mouth closed. You just do you pass it with your eyes. You think about all the community. Think about all our brothers, all our sisters, all over the world. Think to send it to them. And believe me, your frequency will be received from heaven.
And Rabbi, just to recap very quick, the Seder is going to be after Shabbat, Saturday night.
The Seder?
Then, after Shabbat, correct? After?
The Seder of Rosh Hashanah?
Yes, I will double check.
It's Friday evening. I correct the document.
Okay. Perfect. Friday evening, Saturday lunch, Saturday evening, and then we do the shofar on Sunday. Toda Rabba.
And after the shofar Sunday, don't forget also the lunch of Sunday morning is the fourth one. Is the fourth trimester of the year. You have 4 meals.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Okay. I almost got everything. I just need to find pomegranate. There's no pomegranate in Rio de Janeiro. Everybody's trying to find for me.
No
yes,
way.
yeah. I may have to get from another state. And
even
what else?
The Chabad, they don't have.
I have to go to the Chabad. I was trying to avoid too, but I have to go there.
Because I know that they always order 3 months before. So they have.
I want to stop by there. Thank you, Rabbi. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. So B'ezrat Hashem, tomorrow we will be together maybe around let's say 11 hour of Jerusalem. Tomorrow I will send the message, pictures and information for the Pidyon Nefesh. So all the names that you want me to say, I will say the names. Send me the names in the committee group. All the names that you have. All the names, people who have paid for the Pidyon Nefesh, tous les gens qui ont payé pour le Pidyon Nefesh pour que on leur fasse leur Pidyon Nefesh et que on sonne du Shofar pour eux, pour demain, pour qu'ils rendent Rosh Hashanah avec toutes les protections. Envoyez-moi leur nom dans le groupe du comité. Je rappelle à tout le monde, ceux qui veulent faire un Pidyon, c'est important de faire un Pidyon Nefesh avant Rosh Hashanah et avant Yom Kippour. C'est avant le jugement et avant la finalisation du dossier du jugement. Demain, qui est veille de Rosh Hashanah, je vais faire le Pidyon. Je le fais le jeudi matin exprès, pour des raisons spécifiques. Ce Pidyon-là qu'on fait, c'est avec des pièces. Je n'expliquerai pas, parce que c'est un secret aussi. Vous verrez, je serai en direct. I will be direct live. You will see, it will be with some coins. It's also a secret that I will not explain. But the Pidyon will be done, and some specific prayers, and the shofar after. So just, I will send to you the link. Je vais envoyer le lien. Everybody want to make that Pidyon. Go see your chief rabbi, your rabbi, or your representative, and let us know that you have paid the high dollar, high euro for your Pidyon Nefesh. And after that, we'll do another one just before Kippur. That's 2 moments are very important to redeem your soul before the shofar blowing and before the fasting Yom Kippur, Bezrat Hashem. Donc, ces deux moments-là sont essentiels pour racheter vos âmes avant la sortie du Shofar et avant le jeûne de Yom Kippur. Bezrat Hashem. So, in the next few minutes, we'll have all the information about the Pidyon Nefesh bring down tomorrow with the hour, and I will be live direct and so on, Bezrat Hashem.
Juste une dernière question. Pour le tashlir après Mincha, on peut le faire avec l'évier?
Oui. Comme on faisait à Bethel, comme on faisait à Bosnie-Kadisha. So people are, Rabbi is asking, basically, you hold a tashlir. Tashlir is basically minhag Ashkenazi who is very, very good according to the Sod. That's why we bring it also in the Nusakh Afriki. Because everything is good for the Sod, is good for the Nusakh Afriki, the same thing. So tashlir, it's after the mincha of the first day. Tashlir, c'est après le mincha du premier jour. What do? We have specific texts which are in your siddur. On a des textes spécifiques qui sont dans votre siddur. The purpose of that text is to send all the cursed, which can be standing at that moment. We send them in the waters and they are going away. They don't stay on us. Qu'est-ce qu'on dit pendant le tashlir? Toutes les malédictions qui ont été dites, qui ont pu être faites ou qui ont pu être rappelées pendant Rosh Hashanah, on les invoque dans l'eau pour que ça parte. En général, on fait ça à côté d'une cour d'eau, de l'eau vivante, une mer, une rivière, une source. In general, we do it nearby a sea, a river, and something which is high. If you don't have that option, what you do, I don't have any keli here, but you take a keli like this. You open the water of your sink. Tu ouvres l'eau de ton robinet. Tu mets un keli et tu laisses l'eau couler dedans. Tu mets pas trop fort. You don't put too strong. Just the water start and let it be fulfilled and start to fall inside of the sink. Laissez l'eau couler et tomber dans l'évier. Et vous gardez le robinet ouvert. You keep the... Comment on dit robinet en anglais? You keep the... Rabbi Zohar, comment on dit robinet en anglais?
Non.
J'ai pas entendu.
I think water faucet. Water faucet.
You keep...
The water faucet, the one that comes on. The one that brings the water down.
Okay.
The water faucet, yeah.
The tap water. Merci, Rabbi Yochanan. The tap water. You keep it open, and while the water will go down, you say all the text of Tashlir. And that curse will also go in the water. Donc, tout le moment où vous laissez l'eau ouverte, vous laissez pas trop fort, le robinet couler, et après, pendant tout ce que vous allez dire, ça va partir dans l'eau. That water that will be standing in the keli, l'eau qui va rester dans le keli, don't drink it. Don't let anybody drink it. Be careful. You take it, you pour it, because all the curses are inside. Faut pas le boire, faut pas rien. L'eau qui va rester, des résidus, là, vous prenez, jetez. You rinse your keli and you put it again, and it's okay. Vous rincez le keli, c'est bon.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, Rabbi Kish.
Yeah, so on Shabbat, we can do the tashlik.
Yes.
And you know, some people, the water is beyond the Shabbat walk. Will they still do it? Where the water is, from where there is beyond the Shabbat day walk.
Mm-hmm.
If it's more than 2 kilometers.
There's no problem. Because Arakados explained in Shah Kavanot. He said like this. Rabbi Chaim say, Aso Arakadosh carrying his talit and the book of prayer over the walls of Tzfat. Arakadosh explained to Rabbi Chaim he said, you know, you have to perform every Erev Shabbat your own Eruv. That Eruv, you have two types of Eruv. You have You have Eruv Chatzerot, which is the Eruv where you make the courtyard, you make it one. And you have the Shetufei Mevuot. You have the connection of the roads. Akadosh said like this: every time you have a road being connected to another road, you can go as far as you want. There's no problem. You can go. So the mindset that came that you surround the whole place with a string, for example, it's because we don't know the area Kadosh. You know what? Let me read it for you now, like these people will understand. Look, regardez, comme ça, les gens vont comprendre. Give me a few seconds. I find it for you. Kavanot. Shabbat. Toda Rabba for your question, Abekish. You know, there's many things that we keep for us. People are narrow-minded and not enough chacham. So look. Here it is, I found it. Je l'ai trouvé. Ils ont ça ensemble. And it's for every Shabbat. C'est pour tous les Shabbats. Share my screen. This is the Nusakh Afriki. C'est le Nusakh Afriki. The way we do Eruv. La manière on fait le Eruv. So see. Achar Tfilat Mincha. So after the prayer of Friday evening, Friday afternoon, Mincha of Erev Shabbat. Après la prière de Mincha, Erev Shabbat. So he was praying Mincha very early, Arakadosh. He prayed Mincha très tôt, Arakadosh. Aya Mekayem Morizala Mitzvat Eruv. So Arakadosh was doing the mitzvah of Eruv. So you have to do the mitzvah of Eruv every Friday afternoon. First chidush. You see, Shah Kavanot, Daf Koar, Inyan Riksat Panav Hadaf Raglav. Okay. So he said, Morizal Arakadosh was doing Eruv every Shabbat, every Erev Shabbat. Comment Shet Barer Bezat Hashem. Like I will explain to you. Inyan Eruv. What is the purpose of the Eruv? Aya Nizaer Morizala. He was very, very aware. Il faisait très attention. Les Kayem mitzvazo bekol erev Shabbat. He said that mitzvah you have to. Les Kayem, you have to do it every erev Shabbat. Chaque erev Shabbat. So when you count on the eruv of the chief rabbi of your city, for us, you are out of the game. You don't understand. Quand tu comptes sur le eruv du rabbin ou quoi, c'est pas ça. Ça marche pas comme ça. You have to do it by yourself. Shelo ke ota manuagim la asota mishana leshana. He said, don't be like the one who do the eruv from year to year. They do one eruv before Rosh Hashanah, and they say the eruv is standing till next Elul. You see what say Kadosh, Rabbi Chavital? Don't do it. Every single Erev Shabbat, you do your eruv. Chaque veille de Shabbat, tu fais ton eruv. Mishana leshana. Vekayote basé. Veaya ma'arev bekol Erev Shabbat, shne mine eruvin. So he was creating two types of eruvin. Eruve chatzerot. The one with the courtyard. This is the first type of eruv. Le premier type de eruv, c'est le 1 qui est relié au cours de maison. On connecte les cours de maison, on en fait un endroit unique. we connect the courtyard, it becomes one place. Al lechem echad, on one bread. So you will need 2 breads. Tu auras besoin de 2 pains. 1 bread for the eruv chatzerot of the courtyard. Le premier pain, first challah, basically, première challah, c'est pour le eruv qui sont liés au cours de maison. V, the second type of eruv, shetufo mevoot, connection of the roads, connecter les rues. Al lechem sheni, on the second bread, sur le deuxième pain. Ou beseudat lel Shabbat, and on the first meal, Friday evening, à la seuda du vendredi soir, aya omer amoti bepat shel shetufo mevuot. So he said, the bread where you put the intention of connecting the road, you will put amoti, you will do amoti on it Friday evening. Le pain auquel tu as pensé pour connecter les chemins, c'est sur ce pain-là que tu feras amoti vendredi soir. Basically, c'est le pain qui sera en haut des 12 pains, au milieu. Basically, it will be the bread, it will be on the top of the 12 bread, if you do the mitzvah like we do, 12 bread. In the middle, you have 4 bread, the one on the top and the right. You will put here the shetufei mevuot on Friday evening, and the chatzerot on the lunch of Saturday morning. Après, il dit, là, chéni. Ou beseudat le Shabbat, on met pas shetufei mevuot. Ou beseudat shacharit, so the morning seuda shel Shabbat. Aya Omer Amoti, he was doing Amoti, bepat shel eruve chatzerot. He was doing Amoti on that bread of the chatzer. ואומנם העניין סדר העירובין, ובתחילה היה מברר על הפת ברכת העירובין. So you say, you take the bread, you take the 2 bread, you say, ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך העולם, אשר גלישנו מסביבנו, על מצוות עירוב. רבנית רחל, tu peux m'envoyer le texte s'il te plaît? Tu l'as?
Elle a déjà envoyé, c'est dans le groupe déjà.
Ah, il a fait. Toda Rabba, Toda Rabba. So let me show to you how it works. You take your 2 breads, vous prenez les 2 pains, and here's what you say. First of all, you think that you are holding 2 breads which are related to the eruv of the courtyard and the eruv of the road. Tu penses que les 2 pains, ils sont reliés au eruv courtyard and eruv of the road. So now, look, you say this. 1 second, I've lost my page.
Pardon, hein, j'ai Internet qui a sauté, j'avais jamais dans le groupe.
Toda Rabba.
Ah, merci.
You say, Baruch ata Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher kilishanu b'mitzvot v'tzivanu al mitzvat eruv. And after you start, ba'aden eruvei shari le'ana le'afukeu le'alude mibait lebait michatzia lechatzia migag legag mibatim lechatzia michatzia lebatim umichatzia lemavui kol man ditzchir lan b'shabbat azot lanu holchol b'nei Israel adarim ba'ir azot va'itafsu ba. After you, if you have kids or if you have your wife, you look at her or look at him and you see, if it's a man, you see kach. If it's a woman, you see kri. Kri zot vetiske or tiski lechol b'nei mavui. Basically, you give that bread to someone, and when he take it, he said, quand il le prend, il dit, by rising it up, zachiti ba'em. I have also a merit on them. This is the way you create the eruv with the 2 breads. C'est la manière dont tu fais le eruv avec les deux pains. So now see what's said. It's based on your question, Rabbi Kish. Look, say now what you say, Rabbi Chaim Vital. It's tremendous. He said, Ve'ine, it is from here. Raiti Morizala. I saw one day Yakadosh. J'ai vu un jour Yakadosh. Beshacharit Yom Shabbat. On the Shacharit of Yom Shabbat, au Shacharit de Shabbat. היה מוליך עמו טלית והחומש. He had in his hand his talit and his chumash. I saw him. Je l'ai vu, il avait son talit, son chumash dans la main. Mi beito le beknatexnet. He was going from his house to the synagogue. Il marchait de la maison à la synagogue. Vegam haya molir le bet atvila. And he was walking also till the mikveh. Il marchait aussi jusqu'au mikveh. Look what he said. Asher michutz la'ir tzfat. He said that mikveh was out of the city. You see what he said? He said basically Akadosh, according to the mindset of the Ramak, because the Ramak was the master of Tzfat at that moment, with Israel. Parce que le Ramak, c'était le maître de Tzfat à ce moment-là. Ari Akadosh is basically carrying out of the tomb. Donc Laurie, là, il portait en dehors du trône. You see what he say? Rabbi Chaim Vital is writing to you that details. Rabbi Chaim Vital t'écrit ce détail. Chut mi ut la Tzfat. Ota kenoda ata. If you like, you know how Tzfat was. You know that the mikveh is outside of the city. So it's, according to the Pashtanim, outside of the tomb. Il fait, tu sais que le mikveh est en dehors de la ville. Et selon la pensée des Pashtanim, le mikveh, il est en dehors du trône. And look what he said. Regarde ce qu'il dit. Velo aya makpid. C'est Akadosh. Didn't make anything for to eat. Ça faisait rien pour lui. Vechoshesh. L'arkor benyan aeruv. She naase beshetuf kol mevuot tzfat. You see what he said? He said, Akadosh, he wasn't even care about the people, what they think, but he said, you don't know, because he said, I have connected all the road of Tzfat. I can go where I want. Rabbi Kish, did you know that? Rabbi Kish, tu savais ça?
Yeah, I understand you, Rabbi.
This is the point.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Sorry. I don't know when it cut. Can you hear me?
Yes, Rabbi.
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
I don't know when it cut. I was saying what? Je sais pas quand ça a coupé, je disais quoi?
Rabbi, you will just finish and I will say thank you for the teaching, and then you went off air.
Yeah, no problem. So basically, you see, it's written. Sometimes, even when I'm in cities where people don't know that places that Mekor, I don't make it because I don't want to argue, to fight. It's not the point at all. But if you have wisdom, you are in Africa, you connect all the city. You see, I want to go there. This is no problem because there's two types of Eruv. Il y a deux types de Eruv. You just go where you want, but you need to make that two bread. So Rabbi Nitiavna, c'est pas pendant le Kiddush. Les deux pains que tu prends pour le Eruv, il y en a un que tu vas manger au Kiddush le soir et un autre que tu vas manger au Kiddush le matin. Celui du Kiddush le soir, c'est celui qui connecte tous les chemins, mes voûtes. Et celui du Kiddush du matin, c'est celui qui connecte la cour intérieure des maisons. C'est comme ça que ça se départage. C'est aussi, that wisdom can save a lot of couples. Cette sagesse peut sauver beaucoup de couples. How? Comment? You all know that when women, they just gave birth. Vous savez tous que quand les femmes, elles ont accouché, according to the Pashtanim, selon la pensée des Pashtanim, you cannot carry if you are not in a city where you don't have a roof. Tu peux pas porter, si t'es pas dans une ville, il y a un eruv. Un eruv qu'on fait d'une année à l'autre. A eruv that we make from year to year. One, we don't, for us, it's not our case. But this is the reality. What's happened? The woman, the wife cannot go outside because she will carry the baby. La femme, elle a accouché, elle peut même pas sortir dehors parce qu'elle doit porter, si elle sort, elle doit porter le bébé. So what happened? 25 hours, she's too stuck at house. And if she has no courtyard, good luck. Et si elle n'a pas une cour de maison, bonne chance. You create frustration in people who are not able to go outside by misunderstanding the wisdom of your Torah. Tu crées de la frustration chez des gens qui peuvent même pas aller dehors, se promener juste parce que tu ne maîtrises pas ta Torah. And this creates many problems in couples. Ça crée beaucoup de problèmes dans les couples. Pourquoi? Parce que you are here, you want to go out, but the wife, she cannot go out. You have the trawler, you cannot carry the trawler. You have the baby, you have the sidur, and you make balagan in your head. You just need 5 lines of the Kid Ve'ari, and the problem is solved. But do it in a place where you know that no one will contest your wisdom. If people think that they are wiser than you, even if you know that they don't know this place, that they are not wiser than you, just avoid the paka, like we say. Oubliez ne disputez pas. But it is, so there's no problem at all. There's no problem. You do your two eruv. You can do what you want. In Lagos is yours. Walk. There's no problem.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom.
I just asked the question for benefit of others. Bezrat Hashem, in my community, we don't have the problem. All my life, I always have problem during a tashlik because we need to go to look for where there's a river. And there was a day we went to the community went to do a river to do with prayer and put the bread. And the community came and arrested us that we put a witch in the water. And it was a big balagan for that day. Hashem save us. They didn't kill us.
They are not wrong. You're putting witch in that water. So do it inside. You know, you take a sink and you do it like that.
So look at what happened when me and my wife were going to purchase the property where we build a synagogue.
Yeah.
I made sure where we bought the property is just by the river bank.
Rabbi Kish, we love you. You are a real manager, the man of the situation.
So we build the synagogue, we build the courtyard, and the back of the synagogue, you open a gate, it's inside the water.
Wow.
So after prayer, we'll just come, we pray, we put it there, we'll go back to the Beit Knesset. So Hashem help us, we'll solve the problem there.
We want to arrive in Nigeria to enjoy that frame.
So because of the trauma of what they did to us, I said no. Somebody cannot go this through again. So we have this just the water. You open it, you see the big water. Some sheep pass there and so on. We just pray and throw the bread and close our gate again. We go back, and nobody would not even move 1 meter out of the compound. They stay in the compound.
I think you have a problem of energy, but it's amazing, Rabbi Kish. Kol hakavod. Kol hakavod, and it's the best way. Like this, you keep your privacy and you don't bother anyone. So toda rabba Rabbanim. See you tomorrow for the pigeon. Send to me the names. Je vois demain pour les pigeons. Envoyez-moi les noms dans le groupe du comité. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen ve amen.
Hello, I said, so sorry, the network. I said that is how we do in Lagos, and Hashem solved the problem for us. Whenever you come, you see it, and we're happy about that.
No, I say you did well. You did well like this. You avoid any problem with the neighbors, but we have to come and also enjoy the place. Like say we have a movie like this. I look always on the internet. I think it's a guy from Abuja. His name is Callistus Akpola. He's making the very funny movie. And always when things are sweet, he say enter. So we want to enter that place. So that's what I share.
Thank you.
Bye bye Tzadikim. Laila Tov.
Laila Tov.
Laila Tov. Ezrat Hashem.
Laila Tov, Rabbi. Toda Rabbi.
Toda Rabbi Rabbi. Toda Rabbi Rabbeinu. Laila Tov.
Toda Lecha.
Shalom, Rabbi Zohar. Merci pour tout.
Bah, en fait.